comrades on Patreon supporting my channel and this content. My partner Rosa, thank you Rosa, and Independent Left News. Definitely check out Independent Left News. So, this is kind of interesting. It says Joe Biden can cancel your student loan debt. That's, true. Just doesn't want to. And if he did, the Democratic establishment probably wouldn't have done, everything within their power to prop him up over Bernie Sanders. Legal experts, the Senate Majority Leader, and borrowers all agree that the president has the authority to cancel student loan debt. Why doesn't Nancy Pelosi agree? Probably because, again, she doesn't really want that to be an option, because if it was an option, then, you would think that would put more pressure on her to advocate that Biden actually do that. And, corporate Democrats definitely aren't, ready or willing to hold Joe Biden's feet to the fire if it concerns a policy that would actually benefit the working people, the most vulnerable, marginalized, as this would, it would be a form of targeted universality, meaning, the people who need the help the most would be benefiting it, from this, policy the most. During a press conference last month, Pelosi told reporters that the president cannot cancel student debt through an executive order. People think that the president has the power for debt forgiveness, she said, adding, he does not. He can postpone, he can delay, but he does not have that power. The president can't do it. It's not even discussion. Again, that's all complete bullshit and projection. Joe Biden, literally, swipe of a pen or pencil, probably want pen, so you can't go back later and erase it. Swipe of a pen could erase, the 2.5 trillion or so in student loan debt that people have in the United States. That's completely within his powers and discretion to do that. And again, I think the reason that Pelosi is, just lying, just bullshitting everybody, saying that Biden doesn't have the power to do that, because if she did come out there, again, she's a Speaker of a House, very, very powerful Democratic, politician. If she was out there saying, yeah, actually Biden does have that power, then the next, line of question would be, okay, then what are you going to do to get him to do that? I think that's probably why she's going with it. He doesn't even have that option. Don't worry about it. This isn't something he can do, so we don't have to pressure him to do it, because he can't actually do it. See how that works? We're good. We got you. We got you. Yeah, you have Schumer, Warren, urging Biden to cancel $50,000 in student loan debt. But again, I haven't really heard much of that since Biden got into office, frankly. But so here's the legal statute that would, allow him to do this if he wanted to. But again, he doesn't want to. That's why he's not canceling it. If he wanted to, he would do it. Look at all the flack he's getting for, pulling the troops out of Afghanistan, again, in a really haphazard and poorly executed and planned way. He's still doing that. That's a good thing. So again, if he actually wants to do good things, he's capable of doing that. This isn't something he wants to do. I would like to say, hopefully we could push him left on this somehow. I think that's going to take some type of massive movement and coalition building, maybe even organizing massive student loan debt strikes, or something of that sort to actually get any type of, relief on this issue. But that's just me. Let me know down below. Can we push Joe Biden left on this? President has broad authority to cancel federal student loan debt through the Higher Education Act passed by Congress in 1965. The act states that the Secretary of Education may enforce, pay, compromise, waive, or release any right, title, claim, lien, or demand, however acquired, including any equity or right redemption. Legal experts, including those at Harvard Law, say that this provision would allow for an executive action that cancels federal student debt. And the precedent has already been set. So again, legal experts agree this Higher Education Act gives Biden the authority to cancel student loan debt. I mean, again, yeah, Trump was using executive authority to pause, student loan debts at the start of the pandemic. That's still in place. Recent survey conducted by Student Debt Crisis and Savi, 60% of borrowers said they are not financially secure enough to begin payments until after September 22 or do not know when they will be ready. And 75% of respondents said that the payments pause is critical to their financial well-being. Recent polls have shown that a majority of voters are in favor of debt cancellation, found strong support from both Democrats and Republicans because it's, Democrats and Republicans have student loan debt. Yeah, and then this goes into the, racial equities. Again, it's always the most vulnerable and marginalized who will be shackled with the most student loan debt, and also the ones who are going to, have the most difficulty in paying it back. Black people in the U.S. are twice as likely to die from COVID compared to white people, and Black college graduates owe over $50,000 on average after 4 years of graduation, compared to $28,000 average for white college students. Student debt cancellation would provide a chance to level the playing field for people of color while also boosting annual GDP by up to $1.8 billion. So again, it would be a form of targeted universality. It benefits everybody, but it benefits the people that need it the most disproportionately, which is a good thing, obviously. Let's see. Yeah, definitely the only immediate way to address it. But again, Biden isn't going to come to this correct position on his own. And again, I think it would take some immense action, movement, coalition building, some really good, organizing happening on a, nationwide scale to actually get him to cancel this. But I mean, just think of how truly transformative this would be if we were able to get him to come to the right position on this. I'm not holding my breath, but I really think this should be one of the things that is, really targeted. Because again, if we're able to exert enough pressure on Joe Biden, he could literally cancel all of it. Swipe of a pen, it's gone. That would be, again, hugely transformative for so many people in the United States, and obviously for the people who need it the most, especially. Let me know, what do you think? Will we be able to get Joe Biden to come to the correct position on this, or is it simply a lost cause? Let me know down below. Like the video if you like the damn video. Subscribe for more content. Become a Patreon if you're so inclined. A link down below. Peace.